DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation, it's another FA Friday with your favorite peeps over here. We got Gundy, we got Chris, we got Mikkel, myself, Nemesis. What's up, people?
Yo.
What's up? We got Sadie. What up, Wheeling? Crypto, long time no see. Glad to see you're still around. Golden Wolf, what's up? Jason the Tiger Osborne, what's up? We got John Germain in the house.
DJ Mines.
Yo, 22. What's up? DJ Mines. Yo. What up, Integra guy?
Monero's going to get destroyed by the X5. Yeah. It's going to get wrecked.
Yeah?
Not just Monero, though. It's a risk V based chip, right? So Monero is not just in the scopes. It's not even technically, I wouldn't even consider it an ASIC. It's like a high powered SoC chip.
So you're saying
in a way,
no more CPU mining?
Oh, for sure. It's not gonna be able to get everything effectively. I mean, even then, if you look at the numbers of the X5, it's not crazy efficient. It's better than if you were buying CPUs, because you would need a lot more of them, right? But the wattage was not terribly far off, you know what I mean? A couple hundred watts. So
gotcha.
Deploy a bunch of CPUs or deploy a single miner.
Well,
the space. Save space.
Yeah, you just
save space, save plugs.
Get in and then just make it hash. That's it.
Yeah.
So how's everybody doing on Friday? Who's working the weekend?
What's the best?
Well, DJ, I would not be going after an Intel. I know I'm a little biased when it comes down to AMD. I know I'm biased for AMD, but if you want a rendering monster, you need to get up onto that Threadripper life, dude. Either that, you grab some of that 5950X life too. One of those two platforms, you'll love life a little
Ryzen
better.
9 would be good.
Yeah, pretty much. But if you want to splurge and just love life and actually have basically a poor man's workstation,
the best of the best. Oh, the best of the best. Threadripper.
That's
right.
A good one.
Right. Threadripper life is where you want 120 gigabytes of VRAM, quad channel RAM. I mean, you basically have the poor man's workstation.
I mean, I have a 3900.
Is there a number I can look it up?
I would say, what is it? The 3950 WX or something like that.
Yeah, the top.
That's you either do the 3950 or 3900X Threadripper or the 3950X, which would be top of the line. Now on my platform, what I'm looking at doing, and I'm waiting for the price of it to drop down. This is me. I've already got a Threadripper platform that I'm streaming off of right now. I'm on the 1950X. And once I see the price of the 2950 WX,
you can buy a 1900X for $179 now.
Wow.
Dang.
Brand new.
Never
For a first gen Threadripper.
Virgin? They have
First gen
rippers out there still? Dang.
What
on
up,
Newegg,
James?
like right now.
I have a Threadripper sitting right next to me. I have a 1900X.
Second gen.
How much did you pay for it?
Oh, man.
When I originally got it, it was 285, 290, something like that.
$100
bad.
off.
So even a Zen 3 16 core, 5955 WX will set you back about $1,100. The second gen 2970 WX is the exact same price.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why I haven't gotten the 2950 WX is because it's still over $1,000. I'm like, oh, good God, that is
3900
years old.
2400
Years old.
24 core, only
You gotta pay to play it, man.
$1,350.
Tech is still that good,
That's a good CPU, dude. 3900X is a good CPU.
Yes,
It's like a
24
He said
threads of a
$350
glory.
bucks.
It's like a 1080 Ti. Man.
What's a good motherboard for that?
Asus Strix.
Yeah, it'll allow you to do the best overclocking with it. And not so much that you're trying to overclock the CPU to like this incredible overclock, but it just kind of helps with power management when you're speeding up your RAM channels to the RAM's maximum for quad channel. And know that the CPU, a dual channel, knowing that if you populate all the RAM, you won't get all of your top tier RAM speeds.
Yeah, you don't need
Asus Strix
like
B550 F gaming motherboard would be the one I think that works with the 3000, 5000, and the 4000.
Because like with my Threadripper, if I just populate one RAM channel with just one RAM stick, I can get 34 mega transfers per second. But because I populated all of my RAM channels,
B550 F gaming.
Yeah, I only get
Asus Strix.
2660 mega transfers per second with all the RAM populated in my Threadripper.
But it's doing all of that at the same time.
I know, man. It's amazing. It's glory.
I think it's going down, but in actuality, you probably like quintupled or sextupled like your output.
Right. Especially with 64 gigabytes of RAM.
Went down, but like your overall RAM went sky high.
Kind of giggity that you can get a first gen Threadripper for $179.
New. I was surprised about that.
Yeah.
Brand new.
And the motherboards aren't that expensive either.
Yeah. A 1950X, which is what you have, right?
Yeah.
Is $255. New.
You can build a decent PC.
I paid $200 off of eBay for mine.
You can build a badass PC.
Yeah, you can
do a lot of things with that without any cores.
Oh my god, yeah.
Fill the RAM sticks.
I mean, it's only an 8 core? Right? No, 16. Yours is a 16. So 3900X is about the best. I think a 7900X is the best.
Yeah.
Or 7950HX or
gens ago.
Don't get the
3000 series is a couple generations back.
Yeah, we're on like seventh gen now. So the 7900 would be the equivalent of my 3900 that I had. Like mad. What?
Okay, then I was 7900X. It was a 7900. Oh, I won.
7900 I think is the new stuff. Yeah. So 79.
Yeah, that's all the brand spanking new stuff.
You want to drop some cake, sell some of your Tesla and buy a computer,
Right. You're gonna be like looking at things all around you, and you'll be like, "Man, what could I sell?" I need new stuff. What can I sell here? Who wants to buy stuff? I got stuff for sale.
This processor will take 256 gigs of RAM. Ah, fuck, that's gonna cost a lot of money too. Dude, man, the sky's the limit right now as far as personal computing. Like, you can get some badass.
Oh my god, yeah. I tell people, I'm like, pick your budget first.
7900X 3D.
Yeah, you got some.
Stay away.
Cost you $500.
Stay away from the 3Ds.
Those are the ones that were melting.
Please, for the love of God, stay away from the X3D chips. They are garbage.
So then the base 7900X.
Yes.
12 core, 4.7 gigahertz will run you $400. Still isn't bad.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
and the board will be
about $350.
That's about how much my 3900 was new when I bought it. Like,
and that'll also be about what you're going to spend on the board too.
Yeah,
$400 for a chip is a decent, like you can get a pretty decent one for that.
There you go.
I still like with everything that I've dropped
you can
into
even
my
get
own personal computer.
You can even go balls out and get the 7950X.
Yeah,
not the 3D, but just the X
all the way hard.
And you can get it for $550.
All the differences between the 1900X and the 1950X is bin. That's all it is.
Balls
it's the bin. It's bin of the chip. No, it's not even balls to the wall. Those were the best performing chips. Period.
You know, you can always get more freaky too when you put like a 360 rad on that on just the processor.
Oh man,
I still run a 1750 on my main PC. I'm still running a first gen Ryzen 7, and it's
dude,
perfectly fine.
Like,
I've got this EK, this like crazy EK system, this EK custom water loop on here, and it's just like,
oh yeah,
holy cow,
yeah.
Does it
give you an erection when you look at it?
Kind of. Yeah. If I was to redo this, I would actually like to do this with the hard tubing next.
Oh yeah, and bend it yourself, huh?
Yeah, you get so, like, whenever I look at the people who do the actual tube, like, I would sit there and like deal with my computer being down for weeks or months
to just like artify like tubing
just to make it right.
Yeah.
I literally will sit there and corkscrew the tubes and then like twist them together.
So weird. And then put like a separate pump with another reservoir and have like two colors running through it.
Oh yeah, I would do some trick stuff. Like I would deal with my computer being down for a little bit. Like I would probably, before I did that to my main computer, I would build a small little backup computer that I can run everything off of temporarily while my main one is down.
Starting a new build from scratch. So I mean, I got the donor computer. It's right here. I'm using it.
I got a lot of donor parts already because of the fact of Newegg, back when they were like, "Oh, you want a GPU, but you're gonna take this motherboard too."
You got any old motherboards that do SCSI still?
I think I got like two that can do it. I had to think about like what's my oldest stuff.
Before the SATA hard drives,
right?
Those stupid fucking like, what do they call them? Like ribbon cables.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Stupid as hell.
I got one. I think I have one motherboard that can do that. I had to think about it. I'm like, it's either one or two. I for sure one. For sure.
That was back in the day when we were throwing like 256 graphics cards in there.
Right. You're like PCIe lanes? Nah, we didn't have that.
PCI, baby.
Right.
PCIe, that was like brand new, like back then.
Oh god,
we don't need lanes.
Right.
We're going. We don't need roads.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of donor parts, that reminded me of our boy Jay. How did everybody enjoy seeing Jay pop up in our Discord for a little while? Say hi.
Yeah.
I was talking to him, and I'm like,
Jay,
dude,
I know.
it's
It
so
was
good to hear from you.
Stop listening and just open your computer.
He don't have one yet.
I know.
He's got his phone. That's it.
sitting.
He hasn't had a chance to look at any charts.
Terrible.
Right now, dealing with work stuff and moving again. So he's doing all right. He's got a lot on his plate, but he still thinks about us.
His lovely PC is packed away in his box, waiting for him to get to his new home. Still,
So you got it finished?
been finished.
Ooh, yeah. So Jay, hurry up, move. We need to get you back on here. But yeah, he's handling life the best that he could. You know.
Man, you gotta have the resident weatherman back on.
Oh yeah. I'm fairly certain he shared in trading with the View. I'm gonna double check real quick. Let me see. I want to make sure he already shared it publicly before I say anything.
Oh.
No. It's no big deal. I just if he's not sharing it, then Anyway, there we go. He had to take a break for a little bit after the house burnt down. Our support really helped keep him going and whatnot, but after reality kind of set in, it just really hit him. So he had to take a break for a minute, but he's back and getting things done and getting ready for a move. So yeah.
We'll see you soon, buddy.
Yeah, he said he was numb for the first few months because of how everybody was helping him out in the family, and then once things cooled down, reality set in, and it really kicked him, in the rear. So, yeah, I told him, don't hesitate, just come on back when you can. The support's still there for you, so he's gonna try to make an effort to come back in as often as he can. And when the move happens, we'll get him his computer, and he'll be back. So,
what is this in the chat about butt nuggets?
That's right,
What?
butt nuggets for the win.
Hey man, I'm working on my 4th dozen of butt nuggets.
Proof of butt nuggets. I
Some
want to
butt
see.
nuggets?
Let's see these
He
butt
wants
nuggets.
proof. He wants
Oh,
proof. Hold on,
geez.
hold on.
Do they have feathers and poop on them still? That's the only way you can prove they came out.
Live butt nuggets.
while we're waiting for proof of butt nugget, let's get some FAs in the chat if it's time for an announcement. If not, we can just hold off. It's all right. No big deal. Dude, is that how many butt nuggets you got now?
That's a lot of butt
Jesus.
nuggets.
And how are you preserving
Hold on,
them?
I had to get that all
Oh,
out
there
of
he
my
is.
hands. There's a
There you
lot in there.
So that's how many you have now. And how are you
Ooh.
preserving them?
You don't have to, man.
Nature takes care of that. So
Yeah, man.
they've got
You
a
don't have to
like a
refrigerate.
bloom on the outside of the egg, and as long as you don't wash the bloom off, they stay. It's like nature's way of preserving. So yeah, they stay. They're shelf stable.
Yeah, baby.
For how long?
What
I haven't researched
refrigerator?
that.
Years.
No, I wouldn't say
Not
that
years.
like
No.
years, but like
Maybe a year.
you have a few months.
I don't know.
Okay.
What about
Of
those?
them not being in the refrigerator.
What are those things?
Right. You got like up to 2 months without them like kind of getting on that old side. But
What do you-
yeah, I mean,
Do they stank?
they'll how can I put it? Like when you
They
go
have
to
that
When
cook
they
farm
them,
stink,
fresh
you
smell.
throw them away.
right? When they stink, you throw them away. Whenever they
Well, I stink.
Adele's in the
Throw me
chat
away.
throwing around some FAs.
Whoop, whoop.
What up, buddy?
Pains.
Adele said he wanted an announcement, man.
I think so. I
Go to
think so.
Tains. Tains said
Who,
it
who
too.
else needs an announcement? We got
Sadie,
Tains, we got Adele.
Goblin.
right. I'm gonna go put these
Goblin
back.
with the FA butt nuggets.
Butt nuggets.
Let's get a sea of FAs before Brian comes back. First thing he's going to hear as soon as those headphones come back on is the announcement, guys.
Yeah, let's do it. Get it. You know you're on it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventures rated F for fucking awesome. I was waiting for it. It's like that. You always make that sound effect, and I'm like, where'd it go? We're missing something.
Oh yeah.
And then I was like, oh, that's what it was. Oh man. So what do you guys think about this whole Bitcoin ETF pump and dump thing that's going on right now?
It's nothing new in the crypto game. 20% up.
His was the plan, right?
Down.
Not our plan. But
Not our plan.
it was definitely a
It
plan of sorts.
the shit does what it does when it wants to do it, There's nothing you can do about it.
So my question to y'all is, what do y'all think about the fact of having a spot ETF, which is great, for Bitcoin, but also terrible for Bitcoin because now we
You think it'll artificially raise the price?
oh no, now we create paper Bitcoins.
Yeah,
So now we're not limited
isn't spot where
to
you don't actually have
to
to have
the
No, you see, the spot ETF. So first
spot.
off,
It's either spot or regular ETF, but
so an ETF
creating-
is an electronically traded fund. That's literally what it stands for.
Yep.
You have your futures market, which you're betting on the future price of Bitcoin. That's the paper Bitcoin. Then you have the spot. For every dollar that's in the spot ETF, they have to take possession within a certain period of time. The physical Bitcoin has to be held within the account. That's why they call it a spot. So at any point in time, they have all the collateral in Bitcoin.
Okay, so it's available. That's
Right.
what I mean. Okay.
Right. It's a little bit more liquid in the spot market. The
so the
problem,
regular ETF, we're talking about paper.
right? That's the futures ETF.
Futures, yeah, that's right. Okay.
That's the paper Bitcoin that's already been approved because they knew that was going to suppress the price.
I don't know why they just keep changing all this shit around. Why don't you just trade in Bitcoin?
They don't want the actual physical buying of Bitcoin. That's why they're
That
fighting
puts them
it.
on radar. That puts them on radar.
Well, no, it's not that it puts them on radar. It's that they don't want to be in the promotion of people buying Bitcoin. In order to allow a spot market, you have to allow the sanctioned purchase of Bitcoin for collateral. And to see that Grayscale has seemingly, it looks like they have won the lawsuit that they had going on with the SEC, and they'll be going underneath another review for their spot ETF.
Mm-hmm.
ARK Investment with Kathy Woods, her spot ETF got shot down by the SEC, as everybody was predicting. Even though she does hold other spot ETFs. It's kind of wild that somebody who knows how to run a spot ETF is not getting approved for a Bitcoin spot ETF.
Because if she's running it or getting it approved, that means that they can't control how it's being utilized.
No, they don't want people to because then it's not going to suppress the price of Bitcoin. It's gonna be a net positive because they have to take the physical purchase of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Gonna pump it.
Right.
Gonna pamp it.
Yeah,
and because that they would
like
be
it
holding
did the other day.
And because they're going to be holding on to the spot ETF, the problem with that is now you're going to have front runners trying to front run all the sales of Bitcoin on the spot ETFs. And that's also going to artificially increase the price of Bitcoin. So they're trying to desperately figure out how they can deny it, because
chump change?
It's just kind of how it's going to be with the SEC. They're not going to be a willing participant on allowing the spot ETF.
Yes, I did hear about that chump change, about BlackRock investing 4 of the largest mining facilities.
What the hell?
They won't be satisfied until they own everything and everyone. I'm convinced.
No, you see, BlackRock will sit there. They're a slow giant.
All.
No, there you are.
They're a slow giant. Okay,
Live chat, sir.
They are.
No, yeah.
They are in a situation where they're like, oh, this actually has value. Yeah, let's go ahead and get involved with this now. They're just gonna do it, and you're gonna and
you don't have to lie about being in the market anymore.
But you want to know what's funny about that? You want to know what's even funnier about that? BlackRock has cut more than half of their budget being brought to ESG movement.
Yeah.
Yep, they're done with the green. They're completely done with the Green Deal. It does not make any financial sense to keep backing up the losing horse.
Whoever freaking rolled that shit out failed miserably.
Al Gore, back in the 80s, bro.
Al Gore, yeah. Hey, Man Bear Pig is real.
80s, 90s, whatever the hell it was.
It was in the 80s. He came out with the polar ice caps are going to melt in 10 years.
Yeah, what it was.
Yeah, that never happened. Oh, the sea levels will rise by 10 feet in 10 years.
If Miami was going to be underwater in 10 years, not a single insurance company would ever have a policy out on any property out there.
Why would any of these same people who are promoting the ESG stuff be buying property in areas where they're saying it's going to be underwater in 10 years?
Because they're hoping somebody will buy into the story, sell their shit because it's not going to be here. I need to move out.
And
all of a sudden they can buy it up cheap and
you know what? The highly treasured Plymouth Rock, the actual rock that has the year carved into it, right?
Yeah.
It's still visible to this day.
That's not the actual Plymouth Rock you're talking about.
Well, whatever. They guard it. They've got a gate around it. It's a rock.
I've seen that rock, and I'm like, oh, cool. This is Plymouth Rock. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's not.
I know. But
it's whatever. The sea level still hasn't freaking moved.
Right. Statue of Liberty, you can still walk around it. Thankfully, by now it should be 20 feet underwater.
Yeah,
she should the statue covered. Right. She should be walking in water now,
or at least walking on it.
Right.
DC oceanfront property. This
should be stomping in puddles.
Yeah.
What up, Big Rome?
Oh, it's Big Rome.
And it's funny how so many of the politicians that have bought into the ESG scam, is taking the low-hanging fruit of Bitcoin. And all the Bitcoin mining using all this power.
Damn you, Bitcoin.
And it's like they don't want to sit there and bring up the whole fact that it also brings in jobs. It helps build better infrastructure in the area. It's a net positive for it's like sitting there and saying that data centers are a net negative in an area too, and they're basically bringing in the same style of jobs, same infrastructure coming in. If a data center is a net positive, then Bitcoin data centers are a net positive also.
Well, I don't know about you. There's a bunch of people that I live nearby that pay millions of dollars for their house just to live and be able to see a data center.
Right.
Yeah, because that's the appeal. The data center.
Dude, it's crazy out here, man. It's housing market. You get in a condo for $600K. You might have a garage.
Tiny ass houses down in San Diego for going for $1 million. I'm like, this is like a 2-bedroom, 1-bath freaking trash house. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The paint's coming off.
No,
the
it's all
garage
new
door
because
doesn't
they
even
just built
roll up. It's one of those wooden ones that does this.
There are people who have rented out garages with attached sheds as their house and out by you, Chris.
Dude, I found out that if you run an Airbnb room out of your house, the average price is about like $50-$55. But if you put in a mini fridge and a TV, like it's like little 24-inch, what you can charge up to $80.
Damn.
Yeah, that's like, oh damn.
Yep.
I don't know, man. That's
just downright
New World Order crap.
And then you might have to worry about a weirdo, long-haired hippie freak that'll come by and with some Asics and quietly mine in the house while I'm staying
24
there.
hour mine only had to pay you $80.
Hey, Goblin Dude. Okay, so here's another true story. I know of a house. It's a 2-room house, two bedroom, 1 bath. And they converted the garage into a master bedroom. So now it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. But it's still got the garage door on the outside, but they sealed it off with actual walls inside of the garage. And that's now the master bedroom.
Nice.
So yeah, I totally believe it.
Times in a couple old neighborhoods I used to live in. They just like, we don't need a garage. Because we had actual like quarter, eighth of acre like lots. Like they don't have that shit anymore. You have like long and shit.
So talking about the Airbnb, I'm like, how much did I mine? Because I knew I already had a full payout. So I didn't have anything on my balance in mining pool. And I now do. So I have a balance because you got to hit a certain threshold before you can get a payout. I can do a manual payout because I'm at that threshold. But I got a 0.0181 of a Litecoin.
Which has a value of what?
0.0181?
Yeah, 0.0181.
So like a fraction of a penny.
So I've got almost 2% of a Litecoin. I'm just under 2% of a Litecoin.
And Litecoin's currently at what price right now?
I have no clue. I don't look at that stuff. Let's see here. 63.34. Let's see here.
Yeah.
And if I were to put that in right now, so 0.0181. So $1.15 I made.
Yeah,
getting rid of that was with 2 mini doges though. Just 2 mini doges. That's 100% profit, yo.
All those little ones, man. That's all. That's what it is. You just chipping away at it,
And those things like running is like 200 watts at most, really.
If that, yeah. I'm sure there's times of the days where they ramp up and cool off.
And they were,
would be interesting. And going back to the Airbnb thing, have you seen those little plastic sheds that you can get from like Lowe's or Home Depot, like an actual tool shed? You just install in your backyard.
And you put miners in there, you're gonna melt that place down.
No, right? Not miners. I'm talking about Airbnb. Freaking you convert that small little room into an Airbnb.
Oh no, they've got those. You can go over to Home Depot and they've got tiny homes.
Yeah,
they're listed as tiny homes.
You put them in your backyard. Tiny home Airbnb.
Out back for those bitches.
Give it its own little fenced in little walkway for itself.
It's terrible, dude. This is horrible. Like,
man, it is capitalism at its best, man.
Speaking of California, their
Airbnb takes Bitcoin.
I read something they put legislation through right now where any theft, any property theft under $950, the cops won't even come anymore.
Yep.
And
well, that's weird because in California, theft of $600 or more is considered a felony.
I think this new law is going to raise it to $950.
Well, it was lowered from 1,000 to 600 here in California.
Yeah, they're about to go the other way with
I
that.
was watching the news and it was on the news, so I don't know.
When was it for California on the news that you saw?
It was like anything, like if you have theft at your business
Up to $900 right now. They won't come after you.
Cops won't come.
Why do you think there's all those videos coming out of California right now of just people looting and just people are just recording it because nobody's going to do anything?
The new legislation also stated that what was it? If you intervene in them thieving you, you can face up to a $18,000 penalty.
I saw a video of somebody just
if you're
trying to like take shit off the shelves, put it in a dumpster, and he was shoving the store owner aside, and then this 2 store owners started whooping his ass.
Yeah, that was in New York.
What happened there? I didn't follow through with the rest of that story.
So the guys like beat the guy until he was crying, dude. It was hilarious.
Legs and his ass.
That to me, that's what's needed to happen in America. If you're not going to allow citizens to be armed to defend themselves, well, then everybody should just like, figure out how to really defend yourself the other way. Then and just take it out on them when somebody said, I mean, I'm not sitting here going, "Hey, be violent." No, but if it's a time of a situation of defense,
get the bear mace.
Oh man, that is epic, dude. Because it sticks.
But see, that's what I'm curious about. Is like, okay, so what happened? Like, did you follow through?
What
happened in that case?
They were gonna try to. They tried. Some people were calling out for them to be prosecuted, and the district attorney said there's no grounds of prosecution because they were sitting there basically defending their store, their business. Because the guy was sitting there trying to walk away with it was like $500 worth of cigarettes or something like that. He just emptied off the shelves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, man. My kids got to eat too. You better put them down.
The other one that I thought was hilarious. This black guy sitting there got a 6-pack of beer, pulls out his conceal and carry. Because he thought he saw a dude with a knife behind the register. And he just sits there one-handed, pop, 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 6-7 shots or something like that. And they were like, yeah, no charge.
Because he was carrying a knife?
Yeah. He defended against a deadly...
somebody else.
Yep, against a deadly and imminent threat.
Yep.
But he did it one-handed while holding his beer.
Yeah, didn't even drop a sip.
No. He was at the store, the liquor store. So he was holding a case.
Dude,
and just rang out shots one-handed. I'm like, who goes to the range and just checks out shooting one-handed,
Dude, I'm worried about the guy who carries his briefcase in his left hand.
Yeah, 90% of the population is right-handed, so if he's carrying in the left,
packing some shit he wants to access really quickly.
If he's carrying a suitcase or something in his left hand, that is not a target.
Yeah. That's to come over at you if you get too close.
Don't hold my beer and watch this.
Now, even when I was in security and I had to carry something, it was always in my left. Keep the right hand free.
You got to keep the bear mace hand free, I said, stop, sir. Sir.
Since a lot of the lawlessness that's been going on nationwide here, we've seen new gun ownership on the rise. We've seen people in areas that need permission to conceal and carry. You're seeing more people actually getting registered to have conceal and carry.
Hold on, DogeLord. He says Anderson inspired me to practice conceal carry after that sketchy chicken wing joint in Atlanta. Which Anderson are you referring to? I don't think that's me.
You were there.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You don't remember going to that sketchy chicken wing joint? I remember.
Oh, the chicken and waffles.
Okay,
yeah, I remember. But
you haven't gone.
Walked up in there, and
I had a different experience. I was like happy
the
to be there.
only white people inside of this establishment.
Shit, man, you want to get?
We were the only. We were there. What, 4 of us?
Yeah.
Or was it? Yes. So the only 4 white people in this entire restaurant, and
everyone looked at us.
They looked at us like, "What the hell are they doing here?" Like, look, so long as you
out of town
are respectful, so long as you are respectful,
they didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't care.
And we had an Asian. Yeah, we did have an Asian.
There was an Asian. There's diversity. It's okay if you have diversity,
We were just there for really good chicken and waffles.
It was delicious. Man, it was amazing. It was like, look, I'm from North Carolina, and I asked for recommendation on the best sweet tea, and this is what we heard.
Don't violate and you'd be great. Yeah, everything was kosher. Was good.
Everybody was nice and polite. I mean, they just looked at us weird the first time we walked in.
Well, I mean, the area that we were in was like,
is that the place that had that crazy driveway going up to like?
No, they had a patio on the outside where people could dine
really
as well.
Far away from the hotel that everyone was staying at, like really far away. Like we went to this first place and it wasn't there. Second place was inside of a hotel and not what we were looking for. And this place was even further away, had the best food, but not.
It was in the back of a parking lot in a half rundown, shop looking place. And they had a back door that opened up to a patio where people could eat.
Worth it.
We sat in the very back, facing the door.
I would eat there again.
I remember.
I wouldn't say 10 out of 10. I would have given it like
the food was definitely
7.5 to 8. Like it was good food.
Yeah, the food was definitely great.
Do it, eat it.
There was like one of the places that we went to. I had to park like crazy distance away. Ooh. And then by the time you get up to where the restaurant was, you had to walk up this crazy walk up driveway where there was more parking, and you could see where people coming out of there were scraping their bumpers off the ground, dude.
Hello, riders.
Oh no. It was so crazy steep that when they came down a little fast. It was like
okay, DogeLord, I have to disagree. Gordon Ramsay is not a 10. That's like off the scale and into the 20s, okay? You have regular food, which is like scale of 1 to 10. And then when you get Gordon Ramsay, that's like, what the fuck have I been judging?
That great?
This is like way out there.
Put your paprika away, boy. Dang.
You say paprika, and immediately I thought of a meal. Bam!
Yeah, there you go.
He was my dad's favorite cook on TV. Gordon is mine.
Gordonian.
Yeah.
Ramathan Gordonian. I don't know, man. You really shouldn't watch TV. It's bad for you.
No, we don't have TV anymore. We've.
I mean, that's even better.
Yeah, I no longer have Disney Plus. I no longer have Netflix. It's like,
hold on here. Cheering.
Yay! You have been released.
Right.
The machine of control. Don't look at the box, man. Don't look at the box. The box is bad.
I will say I have been watching
No.
My Adventures with Superman.
Oh.
The animation and The Rookie.
Bad Box. Bad Box.
The newer one.
Yeah.
You like it?
As far as how they portray
cringy.
Clark Kent and Superman, it has been the best portrayal since Christopher Reeve for sure.
Really? He seemed kind of a cringy Superman.
It's more Japanese anime style, especially with like the electric, blue eyes and whatnot. But in certain comics, he actually does that in certain universes.
You want to do cringy superheroes? All you gotta do is Ryan Reynolds.
I can't do cringy.
Green Lantern.
I can't do the cringy new stuff anymore. It's like they're
the
really
wife watches The Rookie. It's a good show.
It is a good show, but I think when they're not the director, I just saw in season 3 at the end of it, they were saying, "Hey, dedicated to our leader, or whoever, whatnot, who had passed in 2021," and that was when I started noticing a slight shift in some of the content, a bit more like they were talking about in one of the episodes, sovereign citizen decided to go become a terrorist, and it's just like, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what that's about.
You can't say that word, man.
SWAT was a good show, and then you started seeing the agenda they were pushing on the show, and I was like, man, why you gotta ruin it, man?
Once the agenda pops out, it's
so
just
good.
like, you're killing it.
I'm sorry. We'll be good little boys and go to work every day. I promise. Don't hurt me. Don't come for me.
It's like parents used to trust Disney. Now nobody trusts them.
Well,
like the CEO is trying to sell off Disney Plus and give it to Netflix or Paramount. One of the two. I forget who. I don't remember anymore.
Yeah, George Lucas is looking at buying back the Star Wars.
Yeah, buying back Lucas.
Disney is looking at selling it.
Star Wars stuff.
That would be definitely a thing to do for sure.
Yeah, buy that back and fix it. and keep the guys that did Mandalorian. So far, Ahsoka seems okay. I only saw the first two episodes. I haven't seen anything else.
It's been a decent episode.
Has it been decent?
It's been decent.
I'm gonna at you all day. You can start streaming for me on the week mornings again. Yeah.
Sadie says, quit all the TV and movies like 10 years ago. One of my better
Just
decisions.
watch Cops reruns and you'll be fine.
Yeah,
no politics there.
I mean,
do you watch Live PD? Live PD is pretty interesting. Or that's the new one. I think it's just body cam. It's just like body cam footage.
Yeah.
That's wild.
There's a website you can go and just watch nanny cams.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very good to do.
Yeah, don't go to those.
That sounds a bit conflicting. You should not check out that.
Yeah, this is not life advice. Don't do that. But they are.
Goblin asks, "Is Live Leak still around?" I wouldn't know. I never saw it.
I don't know. I haven't seen or heard of Live Leak in a long time.
Live Leak.
I will say I found out that I don't know how many anime fans do we have. Anybody remember seeing Samurai X or Rurouni Kenshin back in the day?
Just the North Star.
Just North Star. That was it. Okay. Well, back when I was in the military, like my first deployment, second deployment actually, I started getting into anime like really seriously, and Rurouni Kenshin was like huge. Samurai X was awesome. Well, they're redoing the entire series right now, and the animation style is wicked cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
New age.
I ain't gonna lie. The only reason why I want to get Netflix is so that way I can watch One Piece.
Yeah.
One Piece.
I ain't gonna lie.
One Piece has been that one anime, like the one show that's been
coming
on for 20 years.
Netflix only, and I was like, son of a bitch.
Technically longer than 20 years.
You should get
the live action One Piece.
Binge the whole thing and then.
Oh, the new live action. Yeah.
Yeah,
when is that coming out?
But only on Netflix.
Yeah. Well, the live action Rurouni Kenshin actually was so good they made 3 movies.
It was okay. I mean,
I guess that's one of the reasons why they brought the anime back.
No, I say it so lightly because of them.
Oh well.
One Piece.
So I had fun talking with my brand new account manager for one of the campaigns that I'll be doing for my solar stuff.
I think it's already out.
Yeah. What? One Piece is already out on Netflix?
Yeah, August 31st. So
oh, yesterday. Holy shit. I'll have to check and see if I can find it online somewhere else. Just kidding, guys. Don't ever do that.
Yes, you would. I would too. Fuck the system. I mean, I was a good boy.
Yeah. I pay taxes, go work.
So much fun. Everyone should do it.
Oh, snap. The live action's a series. It's not a movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was a movie.
No.
Live action.
Yeah, live action One Piece.
Just make it a movie, but break it up into little pieces of shows. That way,
it looks like it
makes you have to wait for it.
You just wait till the end and binge the whole thing, right?
Hold on.
So either I will A, watch it as it comes out, or B, I will just watch it as it comes out, and then I will rewatch it again. I will binge watch the whole thing. Just rewatch.
So first episode is an hour.
Just in case. I mean, I got kids. You know how it is, man. You sometimes you miss things.
You gotta get it in when you can get it in, you know?
That's some facts.
Yeah. You're like,
I had plans while all the kids were at school. I
appreciate it.
And then the baby was napping and the wife was gone. I turned on that show and I was like, all right, yeah, I got 45 minutes and it's time.
You can get one episode in, you know, because the whole hour show is like, what, 39 minutes of actual show, 41 minutes of show.
Yeah. It is the way.
This is the way. Let me show you the way.
Way. No, way.
Oh, so Chris, when are you moving? I mean,
no.
As soon as I can.
Real question. When you moving?
As soon as I can. So it looks like each episode of One Piece is about an hour long.
1 hour?
Yeah. Episode 1, episode 4, both showed a time limit of an hour. Episode 5, 50 minutes. I didn't get to see episode 2 or 3's time limit. But yeah, it seems 50 minutes to an hour is about average. Episode 8 is a short one at 49 minutes. But yeah. Interesting.
What a jip.
Where's the huddle jams? I need them. Enem, are you okay?
Yeah.
Wake up, buddy. Wake up.
What all is in it?
I'm like looking over at the main screen over here to my side, dude. It's been a long week, that is for sure.
That's what happens when you have to work for the fiat, man. Yeah.
Right. Terrible. Especially as a flat rate mechanic that didn't have much work this week.
Oh yeah, flat rate.
Oh, so you see how you had a boring week.
Flat rate is a dirty.
Which means it was a long week.
Yeah.
Or a lot of cleaning.
It'd be great.
It was just a long week because I stood around a lot and didn't get paid.
Yeah. 'Tis the season, man. Everyone's back at school now.
I know.
Probably
I have to keep reminding myself that once we get over this slump, that it'll be like, I got too much work. Stop giving me work.
That's like pre-Thanksgiving, pre-Christmas. Yeah, it's like bang busters. And then you got another lull. And like February, like January, February, March, you don't do jack, nothing. It's like after spring break, people start bringing their cars back around. But like those winter months are terrible, man. Terrible. It's almost like
Terrible.
you save the summer dollars to like save yourself through the winter sometimes. I don't know. That's why I got out of that gig. Like this, I got to get paid, this amount for this amount of time.
Right. Yeah, I was told I was going to get that this amount of time, and I'm not, and I'm not happy about it. But I also know it's the time of the year too, so it's like it's a double-edged sword.
A lot of times, I worked for these guys who were opening garages, and they would give you a guarantee. Like
I've got no guarantee.
If you hit your guarantee, like you get what you get. But if you didn't hit your guarantee, at least you got your guarantee.
Right.
But I mean, that was for like opening shops, when they know it's going to be slow to start.
Yep.
That's how you get the quality technicians in there, Like, you can't just open this place and pay one guy $10 an hour to stand here and do an oil change a day.
Right.
Pay him $10 an hour, charge the client $90 for the job.
90, bro. I mean, you live in California. I'd say more than that here.
Oh no, dude! Fuck, like
you want a synthetic?
You should see what California what they pay for labor costs for an automotive shop. Where I'm at is $155 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much average right now.
But, I can go get full synthetic oil change for
which is one of the reasons why it's great to have a mechanic in your back pocket, somebody that you have a relationship with.
Yeah,
I've known my mechanic for almost 20 years now.
And if you have a full-blown mechanic doing an oil change, there's no profit in for the company that he's working for, because I'll eat up the majority. I'll eat up all.
Yeah, no.
My pay will be more than the profit that they make. They would actually be paying. Yeah, they'd be losing money because the oil is that expensive.
Lube techs. Yeah. You're gonna pay.
I believe it.
Technician point two. That's way more money than it costs.
If they have a lube tech do it, they're making like $4 or $5 per oil change.
Yeah, technician does it.
He says $100 an hour.
$1.
I mean, there are cheaper shops, but also realize that your mechanic quality most of the time goes down.
And remember, the saying always stands: you get what you pay for.
Oh yeah.
Like, there are certain things that I believe that any mechanic should be able to. If you call yourself the slightest mechanic,
not like have tools will travel.
Right. like you're a mechanic, you should be able to do brakes, wheel bearings, ball joints, basically all your suspension work. You should be able to do tune-ups. I don't expect everybody that calls themselves a mechanic to know how to do electrical diagnostic. I don't expect every mechanic to know how to do AC work or trans work, but you should be able to recognize where the problem is.
Oh, never trans. Throw them things away, get a new one. I don't do trans. That shit sucks.
See, my mechanic,
it is a miserable job.
He does everything. He'll even do full restorations. Like everything. So.
Yeah, you're gonna restore that 1997 Ford Probe or what?
Why would you try to insult me with a Ford Probe? I don't ever have
It's a Geostorm.
Geostorm.
Both of you are wrong. I own a 2002 Toyota Celica.
Well, those Daewoo Lanos, weren't those like 3 cylinders?
It's a day woo.
It's a motherfucking day.
You know what else has 3 cylinders? The brand new GR Corolla.
Oh, those look nice.
I got to see one up close and personal the other week.
There's one that's by me, and I see it all the time. And I like drool every time I see it. I'm like,
you should go meet your neighbor and say, "Hey, how do you like the car?"
I don't know where they live. I occasionally see them when I'm getting off the highway.
Can I have a ride along with you?
I'm getting off of work. They're getting off of work. So like we meet, leaving, coming home, and then I go one way and they go the opposite direction.
Well, you just have to wait till California raises the property tax theft cost to like 10 grand. That way people can start carjacking each other.
Right, carjacking each other and like taking over their homes. Be like, this is my home now.
Lord.
Yeah, be like, oh, you can't.
What are you in my house?
I need this more than you.
DogeLord said he's going to order
a somebody's start
GR Corolla.
Somebody's going to start Airbnb-ing the cars in their junkyard.
Yeah.
Just fix them up.
Yeah,
they don't need wheels.
Nah.
GR Corollas are nice.
Just a bunch of VW vans.
Dude, man, park a couple old, just airline fuselages.
I wonder how this is all going to work in California whenever, 2035 rolls around and all cars have to be zero emissions in California.
All new cars. I don't think they're going to get rid of the existing cars that are on the street.
They will not be able to sell cars that have emissions.
Yeah, no.
I know that. That's why I said all new cars.
No.
You're entitled
this hits the used cars too.
Like a dealership can't sell a used car that's not.
You're not gonna be able to drive them or sell them. But you
there's always going to be for at least another 20 years the person-to-person sales.
No.
Unless they make legislation saying you can no longer sell your gas guzzler to your neighbor.
Those calendar agendas, that say 2030 you're gonna own nothing. You need a ride at the store, you're gonna call it in.
Well, that's one of the reasons they want those 15-minute cities or the line, like we talked about last week.
You're gonna bike
it.
They don't want you to have a car. They want everything to be within a 5-minute walk.
They want it to be lockdown central.
That's right. It's so easy to control.
You'll never have a need to go anywhere. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
No, it doesn't.
Right, I will not give up my Chevelle. I will not give up my pew-pews.
I know. I'm keeping my 90s V8. You can just go ahead and just go fuck off over there somewhere.
Right, I've got my 80s V8. I've got my 70s V8. Yeah, I've got my 90s diesel. Yeah, come get some.
Yeah. I'm gonna pollute the place.
I think Toyota should actually take what they did for the engine for the GR Corolla and make it a 6-cylinder. That'd be 600 horses right there, stock.
Yeah,
it's 100. It's horses per cylinder.
Nice, Goblin.
Corolla.
Well, the ISF is 500 stock.
And
that thing will pull 10s.
Like the Supra, put the Supra engine, but that's
a BMW engine though.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
that's BMW's cheat code.
The Supra is not a BMW engine. Listen. When Toyota took the blueprints for that piece of crap motor that BMW had, and then tweaked over 380 freaking tweaks on the bitch to get it Toyota standard, and then threw it in their car. Okay, it did not come from BMW. It was re-engineered. Toyota.
So you're saying it's two totally different engines, even though it has the skeleton of the BMW.
Yes. Toyota tweaked that thing because it was a pile of shit. Because that's what BMW does to people. Keep telling people, don't buy this German junk, dude. It's fucking crap. It's literal crap. It doesn't last more than 60,000 miles. Throw that shit away.
Boxer is better.
Boxer is low. Boxer is better.
Yeah, the new Supra is a BMW motor. Yes, they bought the plans and all that. And it's supposed to be some kind of weird collab. but Toyota reworked more than like 380 points of that motor before they put it in a Supra.
Let's see. DataLord says it was smart. They dabbled with sports cars with the least risk. I will say I do like the boxer motor in the GT86.
You know what BMW stands for? Bring money with you. Break my wallet.
You see the 1200 horsepower 3D print metal parts for that engine? For which engine, the Boxer or the Supra?
What did I see the other day? A Audi was it the SQ5s? So like the 3.0 turbos, or what was a 3.0 turbo of like the Volkswagens, right? Of the Jettas, but it's not turbo; it's supercharged. Thing sounded like it was insane, man. It was
superchargers are much more reliable. They're not as with the get, but they're way.
Oh yeah, slow to boost, but man, you could hear that pulley, man. It was wild.
Oh yeah,
wow.
When you got a supercharger, and you just hear that, it's like a whoop.
Yeah, it's like
what the hell was that?
DataLord, that link was incomplete. I got grab it. Copy.
Your link is incomplete.
A printed manifold from
user error.
Oh, from the powder? Yeah, man. That was pretty wild. They pulled it out of the powder.
Oh, the 3D print?
This is the one.
There we go. I got it.
Yeah, this is the one that they pull it out of the powder. Like liquid. Looks like liquid.
You gonna share your screen? Is it shareable?
Yeah.
Is it share-worthy?
I don't know if it's share-worthy, but with freaking lasers, yeah.
Freaking lasers, man. Freaking lasers.
Freaking lasers.
DataLord, we need some huddle jams, man. When we can link up. Send me more huddle jams. Huddle jams.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen Papadopoulos's channel before, so nice. I'll have to watch it later. I got it saved in my queue. Hold on, your crew?
Yeah, he crew. Hit him up.
Hit him up.
Holla. Holla. Holla and holla.
You actually work with Papadopoulos? Oh, Wrench Crew.
Papa Shapa Lapa Lapa Lapa.
Yeah, I can't say his name. But on that note, it's time to actually talk about what's happening tomorrow, Mikhail.
Yo, yeah, we are over that 1 hour mark. Yo.
Tomorrow? Like,
yeah, what's going on?
The day after today, like the day that comes in, like, depending upon where you are, 3 to 4 hours away. Well, you got me streaming in the morning at 9 o'clock, cool standard time in the morning. Me streaming with the Good Morning Miners show. And then after that, we head straight on over into our boy Serpent, who will be doing his Caffeine and Crypto show, which will be at around 10 Central Standard Time. It'll be directly after me, so 9:10. Then usually after him is Panda, but he is on vacation. So right now,
well deserved.
It's just kind of been open. People have been kind of just filling in randomly. And then after that, let's see, that would normally be 11
Pandonians go for
Central Standard Time. So around noon Central Standard Time, Rapid Mining will be live.
Ooh.
So
feeling the slot. That's a pretty big slot to fill on Saturday morning, man.
It is, man.
It certainly
I mean,
is.
sometimes we even get you go all trade to live streams after that. Like sometimes even Jump Change is live streaming.
I'll probably end
me.
up streaming at some point in time tomorrow too.
You know, and then in the evening you got DCA Adventure, so you have us here for me and them anyway for Mining After Dark.
Mining After.
And then after that, you know, you got even more people that are still streaming after that. So like it's just a Saturday full of FA mining shenanigans.
Yeah.
Epic content. Yo, what's up, Michael Scott?
Saturday. All mining. All day.
Mining After Dark.
Epic.
Completely epic. So much epicness.
And with all those FAs, I think it's time for an announcement. We got FAs, we got helicopters, we got butt nuggets. Oh, so many of those in the chat right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the final announcement of the night.
Do it.
DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you, love you. Smash that like button on the way out, and definitely join us in the DCA Adventure Discord. It's free to join. We also have our Patreon. We just had a nice epic time hanging out with our pals in the Discord just this past Sunday. We got
it's not just forking awesome, it's sofa king awesome.
And yeah, guys, DogeLord Coffee still around right now. About to close down the limited editions for just about everything that's limited edition right now. So definitely go check out DogeLord Coffee for your Conceal Network, your DC Adventure, and I think the Bay Apes are still there too. So definitely check that out if you're into any of those projects, especially our project. I mean, DC Adventure swag available again for the first time.
I mean, this shit is old, man.
Yeah.
When am I getting the rest of my merch?
Gundy, how do you like your new shirt with that Savage tag?
It's very, very good. I was skeptical once again, because different distributors produce different kind of things, but I've yet to get a bad distributor from anything from DogeLord, so I'm thankful for that. It was a good fit. Shirt was awesome. No issues.
Epic.
The best of quality.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyway, guys.
I mean, it ain't no cheap shirt. You get off the plane in Jamaica. It's like 3 for $1.
No, we don't do that stuff here.
Rip apart,
Yeah, I don't use the cheapest material like the Gildan shirts. Those things are like total trash.
I mean, they just Depot dogs
pretty well with washing all the time, and that's what it comes down to, especially when you have this limited amount of merch, man. I'm looking at my original one I got back in the day, and I'm like, you can't even read half the words on this anymore.
Well, one tip I will say for anything that's printed DTG style, definitely flip their clothes inside out when you wash it. All right,
oh yeah, I mean,
save the print as long as you can.
But yeah, it's water is an abrasive thing. Especially
So are the other clothes. Anyway, I'm done with DogeLord coffee announcement, guys. It's been great hanging out with you guys.
It's good to see DogeLord too. Thanks for coming by, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm always like on the edge. I'm like, he gonna stream this day, like maybe one Friday at 9:00 in the morning. I'm like, I don't know. Is he gonna come on? I don't know.
Oh, and there's Goblin Dude with the butt nuggets.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, guys. Goblin Dude, DataLord, Sadie sometimes, Michael Scott, Gundy. What else we got in there? I know we got Jason Tiger Osborne somewhere in there. Guys, all of you that showed up today, You're fucking
thank
awesome.
you.
Tech
Thank
Man,
you, everybody.
Big Rome.
Butt nuggets.
That chump change. All
Butt
right.
nuggets and helicopters.
Right.
Stay FA, absolutely.
100%.
And on that note, I think it's time to go. What do you guys say? We got any other announcements?
Not at all. With that being said, then, peace out. Stay savage. And we'll see you on the next one. Yo.
Peace out, guys.
For fuck.
It is.